Yep, there we go. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I really hope I'm getting this. Welcome back to Big Bris TV, and on this episode, yeah, I'm still riding the wave of excitement that I got from after I unboxed this thing yesterday. I mean, it's amazing. You know, after I unboxed it and showed and upgraded it, I just took it out for a quick speed run for the video, and then I came back in. But after I wrapped the video, I went back out, and this thing was even more amazing. It was doing wheelies and all of that. I'm just trying to see if I can get some of that today. But anyway, I just want to do a couple of updates. So far, I've opened the louvers, if you can see right there. I cut them open. So look, you can see up in there, right? I did the ones on the side, so 3 and 3, right? And so that's gonna allow some of the air to flow directly through. So I'm gonna take it back out and see if we gain any speed, you know, having that air. And speaking of air, the second thing is I wanted to see if any air was getting up. Got a package. That might be the red one. Hold on. Yeah, so I opened these up. Oh yeah. So what I was interested to see was there air getting into the inside of the interior of the chassis. Wow, I can already see rubbing here. Here we rubbed clear through this side. All right, so we're gonna have to address that. I saw these 3 vent holes, and I figured, hey, that must be a way for air to get through. The Hobbywing Grom had 2 on either side of the back of the chassis, vent holes for air to escape. So I put this thing in. Well, I don't know how well you can see down in there. I'm gonna try to get the angle, but air can go down in there, and then in the back, probably you can see the back a little better. Air can come out, escape right through there. So the reason why that was so important is because this Reedy 4500 kV motor was getting really hot. After a quick little bash session in the street, I couldn't hold my finger on it for a second. So that was really hot. By the time I got here and got to my temp gun, it was still 120 degrees, 130 degrees. And I could hold my thumb on it for a few seconds. So I knew it had cooled down significantly. So what I did was I added this fan. I had this fan before from one of my other ESCs. And that's the other good thing about this Dumbo receiver. It's got 6 channels. So I've got still 2 more ports open. With this fan, you're not going to be able to hear it because of my AC going and the racket in the background. But I just have a piece of double-sided tape under this corner right here. And it's just kind of flopping. And then I put the motor wire here, kind of tucked it under there, so there's space between the fan and the motor. And so this is going to give me some additional cooling. I also could stick it down in here, butt it up against this fan, but I figured this fan is drawing air in this way, and then this air is pushing air down. And so I was actually thinking about cutting open here, right? Because now that we got this back piece open, look down in there. Guess what? You look in there, there are fans. Can you see them? The little fans down in there? Just like the 4S Mojave. I thought that was amazing attention to detail from Armor, because we never would have even seen that unless you were to take this piece out. You would never see those little fans down in there. So cutting these little louvers open revealed the fans. So I'm going to take this thing out again and see how cool I could get it. It was like, the feels like temperature yesterday when I was running this thing was 100 degrees here in New York. So you see that fan ramped up? Let me just sacrifice my comfort so you can hear this. This fan is significantly stronger than this one. So I'm hoping that, you know, speaking of fans, I'm hoping that this will help keep this thing cool. And if not, I might have to cut into here and actually install, I might install this fan right up here and have air pushing either, yeah, have air pushing out. Let me know which way would be better to vent this. This is the front, so it draws air from the front over the ESC into the motor. Then I can have this fan pushing air up through here and out the back, right? So that's an idea. This thing is amazing. Let's take a temperature with this right now before we go, just to get a baseline. So we got 77 degrees here. All right, let's get the battery in and let's take it for a run. Wheelie action. Look at that. Ready? Here we go. Pull trigger. Woo! She lifts up. I swear, she's lifting up. You saw it. Wow, she even slides like the big one. Let's see how fast that was. 52 miles an hour. That's not 25. Look, that was 52 miles an hour. All right, let's try it again. See if we can hit 60. What did we do yesterday? 57? Look at that wheelie action. I know y'all see that lifting up. All right, here we go. Look at that. When she gets down there, she just want to lift. I'm gonna go down there and catch it lifting. Let's see. Let's bring her back, fool. Look at that body roll, baby. All right, this time I'm gonna stand down here and see where she lifts up and try to get it. Okay, here we go. Yep, there we go. Did I get it? Let's see if we got it. Let's see if we got it. I know exactly where it lifts up. I don't even care the speed no more. Check this out. Watch. Look at that. Amazing. Let's try that again. Ain't even going for speed at this point. She sound like she sound like a mini Mojave 4S. Listen, when I hit it full trigger, hear that? Okay, I might have to trim her a little bit. Let's see. Let me see. Nope, trim is good. All right, one more time. Full pin this direction. Here we go. Uh-oh, we got traffic coming. Let's see if we can beat that car. Oop. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I really hope I'm getting this. All right, let's check the speed. Let's check the temperature. Fan still kicking. Look at that, 180 degrees I saw. 120, 125. It's cooling down fast with that fan on it now. Let me see with the thumb test. Yep, that's just about as hot as it was yesterday. Yep, sizzling hot. Let's see. 128, 120. That fan is helping out tremendously. Let's see the ESC. 98, nothing. Wires, 104. Let's get closer to that motor. Okay, 145. We get right up on the motor, but the temperature is dropping quickly. So, yeah, you're gonna wanna, ooh, I just noticed these tires are vented. You're gonna wanna rest this if you're gonna be driving it full pin like I do. You're gonna want to give it a break here and there, and then to the speed. Yeah, 52.1. I'm good with that. Whoop whoop. This thing is amazing. And one other thing, there's an option. Spectrum, if you go in the mini section, so this would be on the low-C side. So if you go on the Horizon Hobby site and I search 30 amp minis, right, the products come up. And here you can see the 30 amp brushless Smart ESC 4500 motor combo, $89.99. Or you could just get the ESC by itself. So this is a 30 amp ESC. Let's turn it this way so you can see more. 45 bucks. You can see the specs here. Goes 2 to 3S LiPo. Want to look at the specs of the motor. This one has doesn't say here, but if you look at the motor by itself, it has a 2mm shaft. So that's something to take into consideration. You don't want to run into the situation I ran into before with the Typhon Grom snapping off shafts right away, you know. So that's available for pre-order. So you might want, that's another option. The combination of those two, you could get them for $89. So you figure $90 for the Spectrum brushless ESC and motor combo. This ESC is $25 and then this motor was about $45, so you figure that's $70. So you're still getting it cheaper. Both of this one and the Spectrum one are 2 to 3S. This one might even be 4S, I'll have to check, but yeah, so that's just an option. I believe when those low-C NASCARs come out, which is pretty much on the same chassis as this, or very similar, it's a Grom chassis. That'll be a brushless upgrade option that Spectrum and Horizon are trying to offer for those cars. And I think I'm gonna put my pre-order in for one of those after getting this one. Hopefully, if those things are any, you know, low-C's on the more bougie side, I'm gonna call it that. So if you look at the Armor Mojave 4S and then you look at the low-C Baja Ray 2.0 and compare those, you know what you're getting. So I'm thinking a Grom from low-C might even be a little better than the ones from Armor. I'm not sure, that's speculation, but it's gonna be hard to top this one. So hey, this is Big Bris saying everybody stay well, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.